everybody. This is Dean DeLisle, Chief Revenue Officer here at S2A Modular with another S2A Modular Minute. I'm going to cover McKinsey report that came out last June on, it's called Construction Disruption, the Next Normal. Now, the reason this is important is because obviously it represents modular. And for those of you that don't know, McKinsey is a global reporting company that really does all kinds of industry reports in many different sectors, but they do cover construction well, and we follow that in the energy sector. Now, some of the things that they outline, which will appear on your screen here, and we'll show you some of the slides that we've done based on the report, but you can go to McKinsey and Company directly to get the full report, which I do recommend if you're interested in construction or how things are changing. And this is not just in the US, this is globally. So, there's a lot of safety and sustainability regulations and things that are changing, especially building codes that need to change. And we want more requirements for sustainability and work site safety. Well, modular addresses that in many ways, and some of our other videos outline that. But if you just think of the simple fact that we're in controlled conditions. So here at S2A Modular, we're not just building out in the field, but we're also building in a factory so that 90% of that build is really affecting the work site safety because there's minimal work site compared to the full build because people are in a factory. Now, we talk about requirements for sustainability. We use organic materials, and we have a lot of areas of sustainability, and we do have videos on that as well. One of the things that really needs to change are standardizing building codes. This really slows things up. If you think about it, those of you that build in many different areas, certificates and approvals and inspections and things like that, that needs to change. So there is really a huge movement to help local municipalities, counties, and states change some of the building codes. And so we're starting to see that movement, although it could take a few decades to change. But what's nice with modular is that we have state inspectors, which pretty much overrule from a governance perspective. In most cases, we have inspectors every other day in the factories. Think about that, every other day. And then all you need is the site inspection once those modules go on site to get installed. We talk about the offsite production of automation, the efficiencies and things like that. Now, many different modular companies have different levels of automation. That's sometimes part of their brand. We are, we have craftsmen that are in the factories. We do have a lot of automation, but we don't box ourselves into automation. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is that a lot of new materials are in the marketplace. So I mentioned organic materials. We use hemp products and other products that really help reduce the carbon footprint. And they address that in the report, how important that is as well. You have things like cross-laminated timber and things like that. Well, we use hemp materials. And if you think about hemp being part of the build, it's fire reflective, it's termite proof. You think about mold resistant. I mean, think about all the homes, at least that I've ever lived in, and I'm here in the Midwest. There's exposure to the outdoors that gets, boxed into the home once it's closed up, and we have mold in most every home that gets built. Now, you always think about things like, again, back to sustainability. And then, there's things that are coming in like water. We have water solutions. And again, you can see some of our sustainability videos for this, but we talk about the water efficiencies. We talk about air control for healthier living. And especially since COVID, this has become really a big focus. Now, last and not least, but you start to look at the profit pool that awaits people that are investing in this space. So we are tied to the ESG space. So those of you that don't know that, that's environmental, sustainability, and governance. Now, those are three big things that we'll cover in some other videos. But you start getting into the pool, and then you start looking at my screen here, which has a slide. It talks us $265 billion annual profit pool awaits disruptors. Now, a lot of people like to invest in disruption. That's how crypto got here and everything else, right? Well, we're in the disruption space of really construction disruption. And we believe it is, just like it's dictated in this report, the next normal. Now, think about how long we've been building the same way. It is time for a change. And S2A Modular, we are here to make that change. So we want to just empower you to maybe come and see our full webinar. If you go to S2AModular.com, we run a 2-hour webinar a couple times a week. And we do have a recording already up there that's in chapters. If you're busy and you can't make one of the times where you want to ask us live questions online. So anyway, from all of us here at S2A Modular, we do appreciate you. And we're always looking for partners in many different ways. So please let us know how we can partner together. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Take care.